All right.
Do I look?
You totally can. Emily has never seen this game. She has no idea what we're about to play, and it is going to be amazing. Thank you, Amy. This is going to be hilarious.
KFC.
Yes.
Like Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I love...
It's a dating game.
Oh my god! It's beautiful!
Yes. So this is what we're going to do.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful. The music is beautiful too. That chicken looks more appetizing animated than it does in real life.
Yes.
Why is that? That is so unfair.
I want to know why there's a corgi. That's my main... I have to know why there's a bloody corgi.
Because there always has to be one furry option.
That's true. So, how we're going to play this game, I have no idea how it works. But what we're going to try and do is you are going to do the female characters. And I'm going to do the male characters.
Okay.
And how decisions work, I don't know. We might just have to go...
Flip a coin on it?
Yeah, we'll just have to decide. Like, okay, you decide this one. I'll decide this. Like, we'll figure it out as we go. But anyways, this is I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-looking good dating simulator.
Oh my god.
Before we get started, tell us your name. So what should our name be?
Clemily.
Let's go Clementine.
Oh
No.
Clementine kind of sounds cool though.
It does, but I want to do something goofy. So every time they say it, it's just like, you know.
I guess we have to make it PG too, don't we?
It's my YouTube. I can do whatever I want.
Come in mine.
What about Cumberbun?
Yeah, sure.
Cumberbunt. There we go. Whatever the frig that thing is that goes on your stomach when you get married. That's the only way I know it. Do these not look freaking delicious, by the way?
Those biscuits looked incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I miss biscuits.
Okay, so we'll have to figure this out. I'll go.
Would you like me to?
No, I will do the narration.
Okay, fine.
You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Sorry, the chicken's still going. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up and at him. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. Yeah. Yeah?
Well...
What do you think?
Your decision first.
Alright. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet the Colonel Sanders.
Wow.
Let's try that again. So, do you have a kettle on upstairs?
No, but I think Brenna does.
Did she just walk in?
No, she's been here for a while.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Okay. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school has no time to sleep in. Smack that clock. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, AFL. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously.
Seriously.
You allow yourself to daydream. We'll go seriously. Cumberbund. Okay, so I guess this is me. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. I'm gonna make him a douche.
Yeah.
Yeah. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth equal brushed, hair equal combed, pits equal deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. Nowhere in there does it say he put underwear on. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class.
Oh, what a dick. That biscuit looks amazing.
Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. I wonder if this guy's a big fat piece of shit because he eats KFC all the time. Or because everything's pink if it's a girl. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, or as the Weebs say academia for learning, because they can't fucking read. Actually, I think it's spelled that way, but whatever. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. I think I should read everything like that.
Good morning, Cumberbund. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives?
Actually, I'm...
Because I sure am. Excited. A little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous.
What's the...
That's just that. This morning I made breakfast myself, but well, then I ate it. I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail?
She's crying. You just sound like you're crying, bro.
What if I fail?
There you go. Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great.
But with University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up.
You sound like a fucking anime girl. A sweet girl. Miriam has always had a flair to the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. That's probably why she can't talk. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk your best friend or change the subject to school gossip?
Your choice.
I'm gonna change the subject to talk about shitty people. It's hard to see Miriam like this, and frankly, quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you're trying to change the subject to something more interesting. All summer you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who is enrolled at this school. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. You know what about this mystery student we read on the school message board? Any new deets?
Oh, get this. I heard his name is Harland, and he's no ordinary student.
My character's totally a chick.
Yeah?
Yup.
They say he has powers. He had them ever since he was born, from an egg.
An egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. That's me, that's not Emily. But that thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I've heard. Like I heard once, he fought a bear with his smile, and he was dressed. You both sigh, thinking about a student so handsome. So handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Fuck you, Adam. Andy what? Andy Samberg.
Hey!
It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it because her boobs are so big and she has vampire teeth. She does. Hello, Ashley. Look at her fucking hips.
Yeah,
oh my god, I want to just squeeze her.
Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins.
You sound like a bitch.
Good. You leave Cumberbund shins alone. They were perfectly normal shins.
Okay, I'm totally doing the next girl. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone because she's a bitch, but she's hot, so it's okay.
If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us.
We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. She's totally talking about his penis.
Van. I can't remember her voice.
You rang. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have just been as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, would ever allow people like you to attend as students.
I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now.
Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs can learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off. So you resist the urge and kick him in the dick. Let's go, Miriam.
Psh, see you later, losers.
As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking child pushing hard against the window directly next to it, who keeps pressing his crotch into the window over and over and over. You don't understand why he's doing it, but he's so into it that he can't stop. He looks at you and makes a face, and it's this face, and you join him. His name is Pop.
Oopsie. I think it's broken.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open. Oh, that should do the trick.
I love you.
I think you mean thank you.
My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old.
Could someone like this also be a student at this school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. I guess... Never mind, that's inappropriate. But I guess he's reading it upside down. Dumbass. Hi, Pop? I'm Cumberbund. So... Are you going to make me hold this door all day? I couldn't figure out whose voice that was for a second.
Yeah.
Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Is it just me, or is he kind of cute?
Shut up, Miriam. I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following them into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander and keep themselves busy by chit-chatting and talking about boys and their favorite thing they saw on Tinder last night. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class.
Adorable!
Yup. Sprinkles. Oh, Jesus. What are we gonna do for this guy?
Oh no, quiet down, everyone.
No, quiet down. Excuse me. You're a lady, you do the ladies.
Fine.
I will
Fuck
do
you.
the males.
Nobody said Sprinkles was a boy.
Look at him. He's wearing a... Fuck off. I guess he could be whatever he wants. He's a dog. It's 2019. Who is this unreasonably cute pup? And why is he in our culinary class? This guy's voice is going to change forever.
You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL.
Okay. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof.
Oh.
What a cute dog. What? Bah! Redo. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. I'm amazed I could read that. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you. You swirl of cherry blossom. Sailor Moon must be here, transforming somewhere. Petals fill the air inside the classroom.
I'm chilly, someone close the window.
And then, he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still.
It's him. It's...
If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. You do, Harland.
Please, call me Colonel.
Him and the dog are gonna sound very similar.
Okay, fine.
Oh, please, call me Colonel. What? Colonel Sanders.
See if you can give it a bit of like an accent to it. Colonel Sanders. No, that just sounds like everybody I do.
Okay.
I do declare that's Colonel Sanders.
Let's see how long you can keep that up for. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the
It's Colonel.
the aisle of desks. Suddenly, The room is sweltering. A Sailor Moon appears! Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong.
And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot.
Oh god, I hope it's him. Maybe we should open a window at the back before faucet pit melts into a puddle and evaporates. I can't remember these voices. Oh, that's me. You two both know my name? We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is with all your really weird insults? You take a moment to clean yourself up. Okay. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is fucking hot. I mean hot. Hot. Dot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules.
Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world.
See, he's gonna change a lot.
The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood. There might be chicken fights. I mean, there might even be really adorable tiny food. Like those YouTube videos with the tiny hamsters and the adorable little things. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena.
Oh, he's angry. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech.
It looks like you!
Maybe should I give him the voice cracking voice?
Yes.
Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss...
Quiet. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue, you're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place?
Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher.
Everyone stares at him blankly.
Does no one remember me?
Aww.
You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Woof. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels.
You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. What the fuck?
No. Oh my god, there's a robot.
Here, you do him. The class bursts into laughter.
Oh, Clank.
You rascal, I read that as racial.
Oh my god.
Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent... Sprinkles was in the classroom the whole time! As everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff.
Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself.
You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Beef treat, rubber ball, or a chicken snack? We are in a chicken school.
Yeah, maybe chicken. Chicken snack.
You reach beneath your apron and return with the chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite.
Oh, please give it to me. Well, I think there might be some competition for our new star student.
The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool, which you proceed to wipe on his back, because fuck him. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they too would carry chicken in their pockets, because they're fucking weird. They should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on all them at all times.
Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats. Prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation.
As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain.
Hey, Cumberbutt, there's still a seat here.
It seemed. Oh god damn it, shit.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Until you find
It
one that you're
seems that
comfortable
no
with.
one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested.
2 good options, but which will you choose? Best friend or Colonel?
It's totally up to you.
I don't want to piss off my best friend. You move to take your seat by Miriam.
Oh, I'm so glad that you... I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class.
Of course, you're like my best friend. Who else would I sit by?
Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him.
And he makes my panties wet.
Hey, if you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better.
I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so damn fucking dreamy. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz.
Yay, a quiz about me.
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Here, sniff this. What does it smell like? Haha, it's shit. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and you've done this question a billion times cause fuck school, where would you be after that? How important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
Extremely. Looking at you, Pop.
That's right.
That's right.
Forest is to tree as chicken is to
Feather?
Yes.
That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
A spork.
That's right. What food is best known for a broken heart? That's right.
I should have read that.
Is Sprinkles a good boy?
No. He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. Yes. Haha. That's right.
Your total score is 5 out of 5.
Wow. Be honest. Did you cheat? Who the fuck is reading this? Is he reading this? Because it's not with his name.
I know.
You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed.
I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain.
Hot diggity, Cumberbund. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. Look at that tent. Only adults will get that.
May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch!
Wow. The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention, please? Is it a better lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was...
Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement.
Hey,
It's about lunch.
Everyone cheers.
but I...
Shh.
Eh, get lunch. Lunch.
Lunch. She said shh. Idiot.
In honor of our new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed, that smell.
It's my manliness.
You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true?
Is this.
Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. It is all 7 Spice Girls. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sandels has finished a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop fucking thinking and start goddamn eating.
For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken.
I ground up all of the Spice Girls. True fact, he actually follows only the Spice Girls. And a guy named Herb.
That's awesome.
Herb and Spice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors.
You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can.
But that's all I'm gonna say about that. Bro pigeon.
So, wait, you think we want her stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw, nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. Sorry, he escalates to me. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Nope. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was just like writing it in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelt something beautiful. I knew from that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she sides closer to Colonel Sandels. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants them all to herself. Oh, please.
Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any.
I'll take this. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite, and his brows grow so goddamn wide they fall off of his face.
He looks like a Super Saiyan.
He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in pure exhilaration and act unimpressed.
Easy now. There is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in.
You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sandels' culinary heart. Swim toward the light. We should pick this one.
Sorry?
We should pick this one.
I kind of want to swim towards the light.
Yep. Somewhere, up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense you become wrapped up in them. Unable to resist, you reach toward the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer. Closer. Closer, until your fingertip connects with the end of everything and... You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no cummerbund. There is only herb and the spices.
We fail.
Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot.
What?
Game over. Try again. Where do we start from?
Oh God!
I wouldn't start from the goddamn beginning again.
Watch, it probably does.
That would be bullcrap if it did. Oh, okay, cool. Blah 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 blah.
Do you smell that?
The lunch? Howdy, folks.
Shh, I said shh. How about the smell?
Please, everybody, dig in.
Savor the moment and everything it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart.
I guess so.
Yep. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man. For a flavor. Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sandels. You approach Colonel Sandels. Colonel Sandels smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second.
It's Colonel, but anything for a fellow chef.
What exactly was on that chicken?
Well, how bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade.
What's the rush? The semester's only just getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other.
He's clearly not going to give up that easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aw. You've got moxie, I'll give you that.
Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his hot, warm breath as he whispers into your ear, and the little hairs on your ears wave back and forth, and a shiver goes down your spine, and you remember what it was like to be caressed by a woman.
Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... It's something my great-grandmother taught me.
Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sandels has disappeared, so we're going back to calling him Colonel Sandels. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sandels outside, standing in the quad.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated.
It sounds like you have big plans.
Great plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that.
Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. That word I'm not a fan of. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Be modest but thoughtful?
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. So much that I cannot read this in the voice that I originally came up with. You've changed me.
What?
Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was just perfect.
I appreciate the compliment, Cumberbund.
I'm sure you'll be a big success.
I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you.
Oh fuck, I'm McDonald's. Or Popeyes. Or Church's Chicken. I must be one of them.
We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Iron Chef.
I think... Let's stop there.
Yeah, you sure?
Yep. We're gonna stop there.
I don't know if I'm gonna remember these voices the next time we come to this.
It's okay, we can always listen to it and then we'll come back to it. So,
Yeah.
that is the KFC game with Colonel Sandels
Colonel.
and Emily.
That's Colonel.
And the voices are going to change throughout the entire game
Probably.
because none of us are going to remember what we're doing. The only ones that will stick out are
Pop.
and the kid who can't keep his voice in one octave. I know I can
And the
keep
dog.
those two. And the dog. No, see, I already lost it.
Oh yeah?
I'll have to listen to it and I got it.
Well, I hope we have the greatest success.
God, you're hot. Anyways, have a good night, you guys, or day, and I'll see you next time. You want to say something, Alki?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, peace out. Hey, consider subbing and liking. It gives meaning to my life. Cause YouTubing ain't easy if... The fuck rhymes with easy?